Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today our topic is interface in Java. So this is a very important topic for your exam perspective. Either you are preparing for your semester exams or any competitive exams such as UGC NET GATE exams. All kinds of students will get helpful from these sessions. This is a very dry topic. This is a very important topic. Some of you may face problems related to interface. Why we require this topic? What are the importance of this topic? How this topic can be implemented in programming? So both theoretical as well as programming questions will be solved in this sessions. How the code can be written, how the syntax can be followed of interface, all the things will be discussed in this video. Please watch this video till the end. Before starting up the sessions, I request to all of you, please like, share and subscribe this channel for more information related to my videos. Coming to the points that interface in Java. Basically, you know that object-oriented programming concept is one of the subject you have using Java. It is very common subjects for your BCA, data science, BTech, MCA and so on. So this subject is very much common for all of you, and the question you may expect that is 100%. That interface is very common, very important and commonly questions asked from these sections. You cannot leave this topic. Okay, now try to understand. We have four major principles in object-oriented programming concept. Among these four major principles, we have the concept of first principle, that is polymorphism, second principle, data encapsulations, third principles, that is data abstractions, and the fourth principle, that is inheritance. So the concept of inheritance is reusability of the code. The inheritance, that means inheriting the properties of the parent class. A child class can inherit the property of the parent class. That is the key point of inheritance. So we have multiple types of inheritance. We have seen multiple types of inheritance. What are those? The types of inheritance: single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, and the fourth one, that is multiple inheritance. Other languages that follow the multiple inheritance we can say, but Java does not follow in multiple inheritance. That's the key point. Okay, so why does Java does not follow multiple inheritance? That's the concept. It means what? We have two different classes, two different parent class we can say. Those parent class cannot inherited by the third child, that means a child class, or the third class which want to inherit the properties of the two existence parent class, it cannot so that is the questions. So why it does not follow? So that's why with the help of class we cannot implement such concept in Java. Especially in Java, Java does not support multiple inheritance. Justify your answer. It might be your questions. So you need to understand how the Java can support multiple inheritance. Why we require this logic basically? This logic is very simple. Because of your application program, whenever you try to develop any application based on Java language or any other programming language, so you must understand what are the principles it follow or not. If it is following all the four principles, then it must be as object oriented programming. If it is not following any one of the principles, then it does not follow object oriented programming concept. That's simple. So to make the Java complete, to make the Java complete abstract, like we can say like data hidden. So data should be hidden. Okay, complete data hidden to achieve the security. Okay, to that's the reason behind the interface. So as normal what we use the class, it is not possible. It is not possible. Like we have two parent class, class A, class B, two parent class we have. We cannot develop such another class with having those two parent class properties in the third class that we have created. So that means two parent class property cannot be inherited by the class which has extended as a subclass. That is the point to be marked. With the help of class, it is not possible in Java. To make it possible, okay, to achieve such kind of things, we must require interface. Interface is a concept, is a template. It's a template kind of class. Okay, it's a blueprint of class, we can say. A an interface is a blueprint of class, or it's a template just like as a class which have certain properties. So what are the properties you need to understand? Okay, for your exam perspective, it is very important. आप लोगों से क्वेश्चंस ये किया जा सकता है, what is interface, why we require interface, how we can implement interface, what are the difference between interface and class. ये सारे क्वेश्चंस आप एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो अपने एग्जाम्स में. So interface is very much important. You can expect 5 marks minimum in your exams from interface. If there is a program based questions as well as theory, you must expect 10 to 15 marks. So this topic is very much important to all of you. To make it understand, try to give focus. So it is the concept to achieve complete abstractions. We have the concept abstraction, data abstractions. But in data abstraction, we have not abstracted the entire things. Complete abstraction we have not achieved. But when we use interface, complete abstraction is possible. Okay, to achieve the complete abstraction, we can have interface. To make the system secured, we require interface. That is the specialty of interface. To achieve the multiple inheritance, that is the very much important points to remember. To achieve the multiple inheritance, the interface is required. This is the very important key points you must remember about the interface in Java. Okay, next point, you can say it is used to achieve multiple inheritance, as we have discussed in Java. An interface is a completely abstract class that consists of abstract method. So that means what? Whenever you create interface is just like a class, but the things will be certain different. Okay, the interface must consist what? All the method which is defined in the interface, that must be abstract. What it means abstract? Abstract means the hidden details. It is not showing the entire details. Some details it kept hidden. Some essential detail it is visible. Okay, for the user. Like we have the abstraction concept, ATM machines. You have seen the ATM machines. How when we go to the ATM, we only withdraw the money. We only click some important keypads. That's the only requirement. Whatever the information is reflecting on the display, that we can understand. We don't bother about the internal architecture, internal details, how the machines are working. That we don't bother about it. Only we understand the important things about the ATM. That is the abstractions. To make it more abstraction, more complete abstraction, like mostly the important details is visible and the rest item is completely hidden. That is the concept of abstractions. When we do abstractions, some other things we need to follow. Some methods are abstract form, some as normal form method we can use in abstraction. But in interface, all the method must be abstract. None of the method could be as normal we can have. So what do you mean? How you can identify the method is abstract? The only simple things, the method does not have any body. It is the method which cannot have the body in the interface. Okay, so you can see an interface is a completely abstract class. It is like a class. Inside the interface, whatever you have defined, that method must be abstract. All the method must be abstract. Okay, now you can see a class implement an interface using implement keywords. This is the important key points. Whenever you want to inherit, I have given the examples. We have two parent class. We want to inherit those properties of two parent class in the some other class we have created. It is not possible. That is called multiple inheritance. That is not possible. Like A, B, and inheriting by C. Okay, it is not possible. It is not possible using Java as normal. So we must require interface. So we must create interface A, interface B, and now we can create the class C which can implement A, B. So that means we have two parent class and we can achieve the multiple inheritance using the interface concept. In general, I can give you example. Let's have example. Two mobile phones specifications are there. One is camera. camera features, another is mobile features. Two classes are there. One is to interface. As normal, we can say class. So it is not possible. If we can say class mobile feature, class camera features, and these two parent class have this another third class, that is a smartphone. So smartphone want to inherit the properties of those two classes, which is mobile features and the camera features. So it is not possible without interface. We must require interface, mobile features, interface, camera features. These two interface must be inherited by using the class smartphone, implement mobile features, comma, camera features we can write. So it means what? We can achieve the multiple inheritance, inheriting the properties of the parent class. Parent class means which is already defined in the parent class, like mobile features as well as the camera features. These two are the parent class. From these parent class, we are inheriting the property in the third class, which is created. Previous two, one was the interface. This one is the class. Class smartphone, implement mobile features, comma, camera features. That means we are inheriting by using interface, by using the keyword implement, not extend. Try to understand. Okay. Object cannot, this is the implement keyword is used in case of interface. Hope all of you have understood. Now this one, objects cannot be created for an interface. So there is also one key important point. Interface cannot have its own objects. You cannot create the object for interface. You can see interface created animals here as an example, as I have given the examples. Interface, mobile features, interface, camera features. That means mobile feature does not have its own objects. Camera features does not have its own object, but we can have the object of the class. That means class smartphone. So smartphone can have its own objects. Then that objects can be used to call out the method. This is the important key points you need to remember for your exam perspective. So these are the various important properties of interface you have to understand. You can watch my video till the end to make you yourself understood about the topic. This is very confusion topic and very important topic for your exam perspective. Either you are preparing GATE, NET, or any such examinations, or especially for semester exams, those who have object-oriented programming concept using Java, in Java, that is very much important. Please watch this video till the end so you can get a proper understanding about the topic. Fine. The points, object it cannot have, means interface does not have objects. Interface can be, a class can be implemented from that interface which you have created by using implement keyword. Now interface cannot, interface gives you complete abstractions. Complete abstraction means none of the method cannot be found, none of the method are found in the interface as a non-abstract. All the method must be abstract. Okay, no method you can see there is a normal method. Every method whatever is defined, that should be abstract in case of interface. Hope all of you have understood. This is a interface attributes. Interface attributes are by default public, static, final. If you are mentioning public before the class name, before the interface name, or before the method name, or any such kinds of attributes, public, if you are mentioning, that is okay. If you are not mentioning, by default it will carry out, okay, as a public, static, or final. Hope all of you have understood. This is a small example you can see. When we used to write class as usual, but to achieve the multiple inheritance in Java, to achieve the 100% abstractions, complete abstractions, that will give the by interface. Interface animal. So that should be theme. First letter should be capital. As usual, we used to write in the class. So animal, interface, it's a blueprint of class. It's a type of class, but we cannot achieve without interface multiple inheritance. We only achieve multiple inheritance by implementing interface. Fine. See, interface animals we have written here. So animal is one type of interface. So what animal cannot have its own objects? Animal must have multiple method. All methods should be abstract. None of the method are non-abstract. All should be abstract. You can see public void animal sound. So this is the things. This is called only the method declarations. The entire body is absent, missing body. Body is not present here. You can say no body of the method is found here. That means it's abstracted. So means you have given a kind of method that can be used for multiple classes which can be implemented. Void run, void animal sound. So these are the means what this method body must have in some other class which has been implemented. Like we can see class, as per this code, class animals, we can write cat, cat as animal's name. We write implements. What we are implementing? Implements which one? Animals. Okay, animals. This is the way we can write. You can see this one. So this class can be implemented, and inside this class we can have what? We can have the method body. We can have this method void. We can have void animals. Okay, I will let you with a complete detailed examples so you will get to understand. So whatever the things that the theoretical part is also important, and the programs snippet is also important for your exam perspective. Okay, so those who are preparing for the GATE exams or NET exams, this video is very much important. Those who have not yet liked and share and subscribe my channel, please subscribe the channel for more informative videos. Okay, now let's have examples. We have one interface. We can write, as I have given in examples, mobile features. This is one interface. Okay, so interface 1, we can write in this way. Inside this, what we can have? We can have public. If we write public or not, it can be possible. Void what? SMS. This is one feature. If I give semicolon, that means abstract class. It become abstract. We don't have to write abstract, but automatically it is considered as abstract without method body. Body is missing. We can write public void void. We can write call. Fine. So these are the two abstract method we have in this one. Another interface we have, we can have camera features. Camera features it means what? In this interface, some method which is declared there, that is abstract, completely hidden. That means public, we can write or not, it can take automatically. Void public void camera, that means we can write down camera zoom, void zoom 3x 2x, whatever that could be. This is one of the features of camera. And another one is what? Void flash. This is another feature. Okay, or megapixel, we can write down zoom, or we can write down megapixel. Megapixel I have written. Two functions are there. Okay, but body is hidden. We have not written the body inside this interface. We have created two interface. So what we can do, that implementing class, what we do? Implementing. That means third class we have this. These are the two parent class, we can say. Some features is mentioned here, some features is mentioned here. Okay, so what we do? We have this one class. What class we are implementing? A new smartphone we are implementing. Smartphone, that is a class. In this class, what we want? We want to inherit some feature of this parent and some features of this parent. That could be multiple brand or multiple category, might be. Some features we want to inherit in the subclass, which is smartphone. So we need to write implements. Implements in case of extend, as we have seen in class, we used to write class extend. Okay, if there's a third class, that means class smartphone extend. But in case of interface, if there are interface, if we are extending interface, then we have to write implement. Class smartphone, a new type of class is creating along with the features of the parent class. That means these two parent class. So we need to write after implements what? Mobile features as comma, separating comma, this is the multiple interface you can have, 2 3 4 and so on. So mobile features, then comma, another interface name as camera features. Fine. This is the way to create the class implements the interface. Fine. Now inside this, what you do? Inside this, you can create the body of the class. From the beginning, you are creating the class void. This one, let's assume void SMS. Fine. This is the function. You don't have to write the semicolon here. Don't have to write down the semicolon here. What you will do here, see, I'm just carrying on this side. After public void, what you will do? The body of the method. The body of the method, you can print system out.println, out.println. Anything you can print. SMS, yes, you can print. SMS facility is acceptable. Fine. This could be printed. Okay. Anything can be printed. This is closing. Again, another method you want to public, another method from this megapixel, void megapixel. So what you do? You just write void megapixel. Then this means method body is implementing here. So what we have seen, the method body is completely abstract. It is not written there. Okay, it is not mentioned. There is abstraction. So the body of the method must be in the class implemented. That means the third class which you have created, in that we have the body of the method void megapixel. You can write down system.out.println. So having 108 megapixel. Fine. This could be the message. It could be print. Fine. It could print this message having 108 megapixel. So that means this method having body, which has already mentioned, declared here, but without body in the interface. Now, till here we have not created the objects. For creating object, we have to write down in the public static void main. This is the short form. Public static void main. This is the main method. Has string, you can write down string arguments or you can omit. Public string void main, inside that you have to create the objects. As we have seen, interface does not have objects. Interface cannot have its own objects. We must create the object for the class implemented class. So that means what? We can have how to create the objects, only the write down the objects, how we create. There's a simple method, class name. What's the class name? Class name smartphone. Then object names Vivo1, Vivo, we can write down equals to new. Then we can write down smartphone, then opening curly parenthesis. This is the way to create objects. With the help of object, this is the object name which has created of the class, not the interface. So with the help of Vivo dot, we can call out the functions, whatever the functions we have given them. So we can call out the function, like this function we can call out. First function, SMS, LMS. It will be called, this will be printed. Sorry, this will be printed. Yes, SMS facility is there. Vivo dot another functions, megapixel. This functions will be, this is the curly braces, closing curly braces, for public static void main as well as for the class whichever you have created here. Fine. So with the help of this object Vivo, you can call out the method. The method will be printed this, whatever the body is present in that class. This is one of the sweetest example I have included in the sessions. Try to understand. You have created one interface, another interface without body, only the method, abstract method. None of the method could be here as non-abstract. all the method must be abstract, without body. No body is there, no body detail is there, body is missing. So we are using such method inside the class smartphone. Smartphone is the third class, so no, we can say class, which wants to inherit the properties of such interface, which was not possible as a normal in Java. So to achieve the multiple inheritance, that's the concept of multiple inheritance. You have seen two parent class. Two parent class means what? A and B, the inheriting by C. This is the concept now. So we can say interface A, interface B, then class C implements A and B. That's the concept. So that means whatever the properties A and B have, that could be inherited by C. So whatever the abstract method is there, that their body must be written in the class which is implemented, that mobile features and the subject features. Fine. Hope all of you have understood. This is the way we have the body and so on. Other things you can also carry forward. So students, I want to ask you that if you are really serious about your examinations, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Watch this video till the end. This is very confusing topic. This is very dry topic and most important topic for Java. Who is learning Java, studying Java, who wants to know the deeper concept of about the Java, without interface it is not possible. So abstraction is there, but to achieve complete 100% abstractions along with the multiple inheritance, then we required the interface concept. Hope all of you have understood. These concepts really required in the Java collection based programs, like we have different applications, Android and so many real life applications. We required such concept because whatever the things is already created, we want to inherit some features which is already existing. Some parent are there, so we need to inherit those features, but we are unable to achieve because of the inheritance, that is multiple inheritance. As normal we are using class, it is not possible in Java. We must require interface concept, and the most important thing is implement keyword is used. Hope all of you have understood this from this video, and you can watch this video till the end. Like, share and subscribe this channel for more informative video related to your computer science subject, either those who are preparing for the GATE exams as well as NET exam. This sessions and this channel is very much important to all of you. Even I used to post the various kind of job applications, job vacancy, so you will be also helpful for related to the job. Okay, so many opportunities if I got, then I definitely post there. So you try to watch my short video also for that kind of stuffs, for job related, vacancy related informations. Hope all of you have understood. Try to watch this video till the end. Bye bye, take care, thank you.